Alrighty, welcome. Today we're going to be unpacking the $5 billion product launch strategy from Lemme, Kourtney Kardashian's brand. We're going to be going over the new launch they've just done, which was their greens, which we will get to in a second. But Lemme is only a few years old, and obviously on the back of Kourtney Kardashian, they've been able to scale to insanely large numbers. I don't know exactly what it was. They were valued at just shy of $4 billion like 3 years ago, and it's only got higher since. So they're doing very, very well. And because of that, and because of her network, you can probably assume they have access to some very, very good marketers within their fields, whether it's their ads, their CRO, which is very popular. I've seen a few breakdowns of that, their offerings, their product pages, their email marketing. You can assume that everything is probably done to a high level. However, there is definitely some things that they can improve on, which I do unpack in this video. I've done a bit of an analysis of their emails, what they've done well and what they've done wrong. So let's dive straight into it. Now, product launch. They just launched their Lemme Greens, a gummy for their daily superfoods, vitamins, whatever it is, vegetables, whatever a usual greens tablet has. They did it over the course of about 4 days. So let me just get the actual dates for you. So the first email was on the 13th, then it was the 14th, 15th, and 16th of July. So this is nice and fresh. 4 emails over 4 days leading into the launch. So, firstly, the strategy is overarching, really solid. And it's a really simple way that any sort of e-com brand can take away and apply to any of their own product launches that are coming up. And it's essentially just hype, launch. Very simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. And we can also dive in a little bit into the actual contents of the email too, which is important. But the overarching strategy is send a hype email, appeal to the problem, get people to join a waitlist. You make it seem very, very exclusive. The whole psychology behind this is perfect. Join the waitlist, sign me up, join the waitlist. It's now here. And the content in the emails itself is pretty good. It's all very simple. It's not long-winded. It's not confusing. It's very simple messaging. Greens you want, results you feel. All the benefits, none of the blender. Meet Lemme Greens. So good you'll forget they're greens. So it's all about, hey, this tastes really good. We cover all your fruits and veggies. We support your gut health, bloating, hair, skin, and nails, antioxidant properties, whatever it is. They also give a really cool comparison here in the second email. 60 cups of spinach, 8 glasses of milk, 2 ounces of caught salmon. Very, very good breakdown there, which makes, the value of the greens seem quite good. It's a very good offering. They've also done a really good job here at tying in some social proof by bringing in a doctor. However, I do think they could have done this better. So all in all, as you can see, this is a very simple strategy. Hype 1, Hype 2, Hype 3, all call to actions to join a waitlist, information on the products throughout, ingredients breakdown, launch. So simple, in fact, I think there was a lot of room for improvement. I don't think this was like a very elite strategy in a sense. The actual, you only need 4 emails, that's fine. But the actual content of the emails could have been way better. So I've gone ahead and marked them up here with some comments. And let's sort of go through these and where I think Lemme could have done better to probably have much bigger of a launch, and they did. When you're Lemme and you're, Kourtney Kardashian, you can get away with stuff like this. I know I said at the start of the video, you can assume that companies like this have access to the world's best marketers, but what often happens is they can actually get caught in complacency because they are Kourtney Kardashian. You could almost send the world's worst emails and the world's worst SMSs and probably still get really good results. So a lot of the time you can actually get stuck in a cycle of complacency because you're getting such good results that you think your marketing's amazing, even if it's not so amazing. Whereas the average company who isn't owned by Kourtney Kardashian couldn't get away with making errors or making mistakes or having boring emails sort of thing. So, it's a double-edged sword, but I've sort of unpacked where they could go better. So, if you are the average brand and you can't just get away with being Kourtney Kardashian, you actually have something to work with here. So let's sort of dive into it. First email. Overarching comments in all these emails is they're just there's no real speaking to the benefits and there's no date. No one knows when the date launches. It's probably the biggest fail of these emails is they don't say one thing about the date in any of the emails. If you don't join the waitlist, you have no idea when this is launching. I'm sure maybe on the waitlist page you can assume that there was some sort of information on when it was going to launch. And I'm even just assuming that maybe the landing page didn't say it either. But if you don't join the wait list, there's no way to see the date. Like, what's the point? There's going to be so many people who open this, see the email, and then just scroll out without clicking or joining a waitlist, and you just don't tell them anything. Now, it's also very confusing with the messaging. Like, every banner says new launch, but these first 3 emails are just hype emails. You wouldn't even really know this. Like, if you just opened this on your phone and it was like greens you want, new launch, you'd think they were just launched. So, I don't know, very confusing. I also think like this is a super wordy way to showcase like the benefits. Like, if you actually look at this, we made getting your greens easy and delicious. Just 2 berries and greens flavored gummies a day contain over 20 fruits and veggies, vitamins and probiotics, expertly formulated to support beauty, digestion, and full body wellness. It's a mouthful. It's a mouthful of a sentence. Then down here, they sort of just have like superfoods, simplified, gut health, bloating, hair, skin, and nails. Join the waitlist. All in all, fine email, but they say nothing about the date. Very wordy description, and I guess the actual call to action is a bit far down the email. Like, if you open this on your phone, like I said, the first thing you're seeing is new launch, greens you want, results you feel. Like, you don't actually know it's the waitlist. So a bit of feedback there, but not the end of the world. Second email here, next hype. All the benefits, none of the blender. Pretty good, but what is like a huge mistake here is they've used a different bottle. Like, I don't know if they're just using like AI to sort of cook up these product photos. They very well might be, and that's great. But it's a different bottle. Like, in the first one, they have the purple bottle. In the third one, they have the purple bottle. In the fourth one, they have the purple bottle. And then in this one, they have this white bottle. And I don't know, maybe I'm colorblind or something, and they are all the same. But I think it's a massive blunder. It's using a different bottle, straying away from brand. You want people to, really make that association of your brand with that purple coloring. Now, again, they've left the date out. No one knows when this is launching. It's all about join the waitlist. Here is pretty good. Now, this is where I think they sort of go wrong with their actual content marketing. So, firstly, they talk about what it contains, which is good. About 60 cups of raw baby spinach, 8 glasses of whole milk, 2 ounces of wild caught salmon, all pretty solid. And your salad could never. But what are the benefits of this? Like, I think it's really important to double down on the benefits of this. Like, everyone knows that you need spinach, milk, and salmon. So, making those associations is probably going to help people infer that to a degree. But it would be really good to explain, like, what do people get from taking these 2 gummies? What are the benefits? Like, how does it reduce bloating? How does it reduce gut health? Who should be taking this? Like, should I take it? Should this be for older people? Should it be for younger people? Like, there's no sort of speaking to the problems that people are facing, which this might solve. Like, do you suffer from regular bloating? Are your hair, skin, and nails weak? Are you finding discomfort after eating? Like, is your gut health not great? Like, you're not sleeping well? All these sorts of problems which it could solve, because I think it's very vague right now. They're sort of just trying to push a greens gummy without sort of explaining, well, who's it for and who could it benefit and when is it launching. Now, with this sort of social proof from the doctor, I think it's just very short. It's not very well thought out. Like, most people fall short of the recommended daily fruit, blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows that. Lemme Greens is a convenient way to support daily wellness. Like, there's no photo of her. No one knows who she is. Like, it sort of lacks a bit of validity. It's just a text box. So I think, like, it's very features over benefits, where all your marketing should be benefits over features. Like, great, I know it has vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin B12, but what does that do? And again, the date, and again, a different bottle. Like, this is just a failed email, I reckon. This is a cool section, but it's, pretty boring email otherwise. Now, third, this email just implies that they're here. Meet Lemme Greens Daily Superfood Gummies. Like, There's no date again. There's nothing about coming soon. There's nothing about launching tomorrow, which it was. Like, remember, this email was sent on the 15th and it launched the next day. This should all be about launching tomorrow. Countdown timers. Everything about urgency and joining the waitlist, limited supply. There's nothing here that sort of prompts anyone to do anything. Now, second section here is good, but there's no emphasis on it. According to the dietary guidelines for Americans, 9 out of 10 people aren't eating enough vegetables. That's good, but like, it's sort of just a byproduct of this email. It's like hidden. Now, again, down here, like they use these icons, which is like gut health, bloating, hair, skin, and nails. But what does that mean? Like, what does just a bloating mean? Like, do they cause bloating? Do they solve bloating? Do they assist bloating? Do they prevent bloating? Like, Like, what is bloating? Like, that means nothing in isolation. If I was just scrolling and skim reading, which most people will, so good you'll forget their greens. Lemme greens. Oh, cool. Oh, bloating. Bloating, what do you mean bloating? Like, you've really got to spell it out for people. It can't be that basic. Now, again, a photo with his doctor would be really good for validity. It's just a lump of text there right now, which is like so boring. And then this is good. Like, I like the breakdown, but again, we want benefits over features. Like, no one gives it, like, no one knows what organic greens, superfood complex, superfruit, antioxidant support complex, like maybe some people get off on the like, ingredients, like maybe that is their target audience, but people want to know how it helps them. I would be really, really focusing on the benefits of these. So, instead of these long ass paragraphs about like what a probiotic is, it'd be like probiotics. These are perfect for your hair, skin, and nails health. Antioxidant support complex. You need this to give you sustained energy throughout the day. Organic green superfood complex. This is what stops you from getting sick. Like, all the sort of ties to the actual benefits of the ingredient, not just spelling out what the ingredients are. Like, no one cares what biotin is. Like, it's what a wasted paragraph. Like, no one's going to read that. So, like, I think right idea, very aesthetic, but definitely missed the mark, I guess, with explanations. Like, very boring email. Now, to sum it up, we actually have the launch email here, which is just a copy of the 24 hours to go email, which doesn't say 24 hours to go, and it has no call to action. Finally, it's here. Finally, they've launched the product after all these emails, and they have no call to action above the fold. Like, what a waste of a hero image. What a waste of a hype period. Like, that's what everyone's going to click, and you just don't have it. So people are going to read through. This is fine. Again, like, same shit they've been recycling in every email. The call to action is Lemme greens. It's not shop now. It's not get yours, or it's not secure your greens, or there's no call to action there. It's just Lemme greens. I think it's just like so bad, so poorly done, this launch email, in my opinion. Then again, they just recycle this same thing. It's just so lazy. And then again, like a quote from Courtney, you could at least put an image of Courtney in there. Nutrition doesn't have to be complicated or boring. Lemme greens helps get your daily fruits and veggies simple, delicious, and something to actually look forward to. Put an image of her in there. Like, it's her company. Like, she's the only reason that these emails aren't going to flop. You might as well get photos of her in there. I just, like, like, these emails would not sell to anyone on cold traffic, and that's like a really good, like, obviously emails are never selling to cold traffic because it is going to your email list, so you can get away with making shit content sometimes, like these brands do, but none of the copywriting in this is like persuasive at all. There's nothing about the dates. It's all aesthetic. Like, and where a lot of these big companies get away from is they get a really good designer. So you look at this email and you go, oh my God, that looks so pretty. But it's, the guts of it actually suck. Like, if you open the hood, it's like driving a Lambo with a, Toyota engine in it. Like, you open the hood and it's all just rubbish. So, I'm not trying to slander whoever made these emails, but it's like, a lot of these big companies get away with making bad content and disguising it with pretty designs. So, while it's good to study these brands, and this is a really good strategy in a sense of like hype, join the waitlist, and we can just take a lot from the simplicity of this strategy. Like, I mean, if I wanted to sum up what they did right without sounding like I'm just talking negative, the simplicity of this strategy is perfect. You send 3 hype emails pushing everyone to a waitlist, and then you just launch it. Nothing too hectic. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Even the biggest brands are just going hype, launch. 4 days. You don't really need to overthink anything. Then, this brand clearly didn't even overthink their content. Doesn't look like they thought about it much at all. Like, this was the only unique section in the entire email chain, email campaign. Everything else is just recycled. Ingredients, those 4 icons in every email, and that's it. Super, super boring, super, super simple. Like, could have been so much more they did with this. They could have even just lent into the urgency, limited stock, exclusivity, join the waitlist for early access. It launches on the 16th. They could have genuinely said fucking anything to make it better than it is and actually get people like signing up for something. And then again on the launch email, just like recycling blocks and missing a CTA is just super lazy. So look, all in all, there are takeaways from this strategy. Hopefully you can take away from the mistakes they've made, if anything, of like, you can think about your content more than they did. But we can also take away from the simplicity, which is hey, even the biggest brands make really bad content. So, don't feel so bad about the email that you've put hours of effort into if it's not quite perfect, because these guys just send whatever they want out without thinking about it too much. But the simplicity here is really good. So, I mean, yeah, or you can just be Kourtney Kardashian and do whatever you want and make $5 billion. So that is a summary of Lemme's product launch strategy. Hope this gives you some insight into what the biggest brands are doing to launch their new direct-to-consumer products. If you want some cool insights of things they're actually doing well, not just what they're doing bad, go on their website and look at the product pages for this. It's a lot more impressive than the emails were. So yeah, hope this helps give some clarity on what you should do for your next product launch. If you're looking for some assistance or more tips on your email marketing, head to my channel and check out some more videos. Cheers.